Shalom everyone. I'd like to share with you a thought that I had over the course of Tisha B'Av, the day where we mourn the destructions of the first two temples and we eagerly await the rebuilding of the third and final temple. And I would like to start with an example. Imagine you grow up in a situation where you don't have much money, you aren't able to be a good provider for your wife and children. So much so that there is, in your living room, as you come into the home, a giant hole, a giant ditch in the very middle of the home. So you come home, imagine, and you open the door, and sometimes you forget and you fall in the hole, and it's just a constant reminder of your lack of ability to provide for your family. Sometimes you do remember, but you have to look at it as you gingerly escape by the sides of it and around it. And one thing is clear. You can't go a single day without noticing this giant hole. And it's constantly a reminder of a major lacking in your life. And now, one day, the tables turn and you finally do make some money. And you're able to get a contractor to finish up that floor. Now, you've already been so programmed and so habituated in coming into your house and either falling in or being prepared to fall in, that it's such a fresh thing for you that you look at the floor and it's so full, and you think to yourself about the days when you had a hole of a floor, and you can't help now but look at that spot, that hole where it used to be, and just feel so blessed and thankful and humble for where you began and where you are now, for how far you've come. So, in each and every one of us, there is a hole. Some of us just don't know it, but it's there. When there was a temple, there was a fullness. And every year, on the days where we fast for the destruction of the temple, it's a reminder there's still a hole. There's still a hole. It's a sad day. Things aren't as they're supposed to be. But in time, we're promised that these days will be days of joy. Instead, it's like coming home to finally having the floor, the entire ground complete. It's not that we won't forget that there was a hole there. No, we will. We will remember the hole. And that knowledge and that remembrance of the hole, of what it was like not to have a temple, will actually bring us, especially on those days, to the greatest level of thanks, of praise, of joy. So, while it is important to not forget this lacking in our lives, let us look forward and really believe and know that it's going to be a reality any day now, that floor will be full, that we will look at Jerusalem and we will see the Beis HaMikdash, we will see the temple, and we'll be able to bring our offerings as it should be to that temple. Shabbat Shalom.